Hello everybody and welcome once again to wait for it. Come on, work with me, Anthony. Sunbro Sunday! And in case you missed the last surprisingly efficient episode, I cleared out 2 areas. I cleared the first part of the Darkroot Garden and came down here to Blight Town and layeth the smacketh down on Quellog's candy ass, spider, fiery, hairy, fat ass, whatever. And by doing so, we gained access to the second Bell of Awakening, and it's time to go to Sen's Fortress. In between this episode, or last episode and this episode, I took the liberty of, as you can see, I'm not where I was before. I grinded out some green titanite here in Blight Town, and I've said many times how this is a very, very extensively customizable experience. You know, you can take your weapon down so many different paths, and every path, well, certain path choices have their own upgrade materials. Now, if you want to take something, the first order of business is always going to be Titanite shards if the weapon is a normal weapon. If it's unique, then you need Twinkling Titanite. If it's a dragon weapon, you need a dragon scale, and we'll get to demon weapons later. But in the case of, once you've taken a weapon to +5, a normal weapon up to +5, you can either continue it down the normal path, which is large Titanite shards. You can take it down the elemental path, well, in the case of fire. You can take it down fire for green Titanite shards. Unfortunately, it's certain blacksmiths give you certain upgrade paths, meaning Andre of Astora, the blacksmith that we know, he does not upgrade to every viable path. He cannot ascend a weapon to lightning, for example. But I mean, besides that, it's relatively simple if you want to keep a weapon down this normal path, or for whatever ungodly reason you want to take it down the raw path. Unless you're doing a soul level 1 playthrough, I don't see any purpose in the raw path, and even then I think chaos might be better. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different paths you can take, and it looks like, for my money, it's going to be the Divine path. Divine has another deviation at some point, but that's not going to be for a little while yet. So it's time to fight my way out of Blight Town, and fortunately, oh god, I didn't even realize I was packing 22,000 souls. That's what happens when you grind. But one of the things that I did, and I'll show you how to do it, you see that my my humanity is at 10. And the only reason that I used the trick that I will be showing you how to do later is just because I didn't want my grind to take forever. So one of the things that my humanity being 10 does, well, it's a moot point right now, but it gives me really good curse resistance. But more importantly, it increases my item discovery ratio. Not as much as the standard 1. In fact, the difference between 5 and 10 is probably negligible at best. But I wanted to max out my item discovery for right now. And it still took me 3 go-rounds killing all the leeches that drop the green Titanite shards. And the reason for that is because they don't even drop green Titanite shards 100% of the time. And it always seems to go one way or another when I'm playing. If I happen to be needing green Titanite, I'm always going to find large Titanite shards. If I happen to need large Titanite, I will always find green Titanite shards. But the nice thing about the leeches here is that, A, they will either give you 1 large Titanite shard, or they will give you the elemental equivalent of a green Titanite shard. But in their case, they drop 5 green Titanite shards at a time, so it's much more efficient for grinding purposes if you're trying to get something that you can downgrade, and I'll show you how to do that. But once you get a certain amount of material, it helps to have a good stock of low-level stuff. But the escape from Blight Town would not be complete without finding these fucking large-ass... Oh, Jesus Christ, 343. Oh! Oh, shit! No! You just fucking punched me right off the top of the... What the fuck? That's what I get for being careless. I knew not using those souls was gonna bite me in the ass. Fuck! Alright, bald bull. Let me get my fucking souls back and it'll be time for round 2 here on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Get a little bit of distance between me and him. That club has a deceptively large range. God, you want to embarrass me? This is my show, motherfucker. This is my Sunbro Sunday. You want to embarrass me here? What I just did there was a rolling attack. If you press the attack button at the right time, right after you roll, it will deliver a rolling attack. And those are... It depends on the weapon, but for the most part, they're usually more swift versions of attacks. Oh shit, I got 2 of them. Oh fuck. This might be bad. Oh fuck. I don't think so. Not today, motherfuckers. What do we say to death? Not today. Alright. That could have been very bad. I'm not used to fighting those guys with miracles. I usually just go the safe approach, and you'll notice that they actually don't follow you out here, because I guess they don't like the light. But I usually just take the safe approach, because almost all the time I play as a thief character. And that's not to say that I keep a dagger weapon on me at all times, because daggers, until you upgrade them, really kind of suck. Even the bandit's knife that you start out with. But, I mean, for the most part, I just kind of bait them one at a time, and I guess the miracle caught his eye or something like that. But once we go up here, be very cautious. Make sure that you actually have an elevator to step onto. Usually you will, but if you accidentally bring the elevator back up, you might fall into a bottomless pit. And I've done that, not recently, but when I was my first playthrough. It was one of the most frustrating and embarrassing experiences of my life as a gamer. But you'll notice here at the Firelink Shrine, something is amiss. Where's the Firekeeper? She's dead! Dingy hood, dingy robe, she's got a dingy set. Now the dingy set, I believe, has a lot of curse resistance, but there's also the black eye orb, and dead. Thanks, game. Dead. I don't even see a corpse to be left behind. But the black eye orb is, if you're playing offline, it's the game's way of teaching you the invasion mechanic. Now, unfortunately, the black eye orb allows you to invade the world of the murderer of the Firekeeper. Unfortunately, you have to use it, and this does not apply in normal PvP, but in this particular instance, you have to be at the correct point within the world. You'll notice our buddy Lautrec isn't here, and he was alluding to how disposable the Firekeeper had become. So it doesn't take a whole lot of brain power to figure out who the fucking Joker is. Now that the Firekeeper is dead, you cannot sit at the bonfire. That's the case with every Firekeeper in the game. In the case of the Fair Lady, she was the Firekeeper in the place right after Quelaag, and we will see another Firekeeper later. But this is bad. So you cannot light the bonfire. So your pretty much safest bet is to go up to the one in Undead Parish near Andre. But I suppose I should talk to the crestfallen dude first.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
Noisy, snores, and his breath is lethal. The desolation of Smaug. What do you got to say?
Oh, hello there. Oh, please.
Hello.
To see you safe. As always, if you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy.
Now, it's important to note here that I did not join the Chaos Servant Covenant that the Fair Lady will offer you entry into. I will later for a very specific reason in the story purposes, but for right now I'm going to stay a Sunbro. But if you enter the Chaos Servant Covenant, you will be gifted immediately with the Great Chaos Fireball, which is an awesome fucking pyromancy. Now, if you show up with Chaos Pyromancies, Laurentius here will ask you where you got it, and you can choose to tell him. Do not tell him, because when he asks you, say no, because if you do tell him, he will go down to Blight Town looking for it, and I don't know, for whatever reason, he turns hollow and attacks you on your way down. So you will lose access to this pyromancy trainer. So if you at all want to do pyromancy, I would highly recommend not doing that. But what the fuck are you? Who are you?
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, Kingseeker Frampt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
You wish to what, my fate? God, elucidate is such a fucking, obscure word, but whatever.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Okay, Frampt. The great Lord Gwyn that he's, of course, speaking of is the Lord of Fire. Now the Lord of Cinders, but that's because the fire is on its last legs, as we heard in the game's very obscure prologue. But
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Kingseeker Frampt is a very useful individual. If you need materials, I would highly recommend the only one that you do this with is green Titanite shards, at least at first, because those are the ones that you can grind heavily for. If you feed him a green Titanite shard from this menu and this menu only, you could choose to feed it to him from here, but this is how you essentially sell items in this game. But if you feed Titanite shards to him from the menu, what it does is it basically downgrades whatever it is. I think in the case of green Titanite shards, it's 1 for, is it 5 regular Titanite shards? And it's the same thing with large Titanite shards. But Titanite chunk, I think it's 3 large Titanite shards that it downgrades into. And in the case of blue Titanite and red Titanite and white Titanite, it will downgrade into a certain amount of green Titanite shards, which, those are easy to grind for. If it's a chunk, I would say keep it, because those are much harder to come by than regular Titanite, large Titanite, and green Titanite. So that's my advice to you. But the nice thing about Frampt is that he is basically the only thing in the game that you can sell your items to for souls. Now, the sell rate is absolutely fucking criminal, but it is what it is. But as I mentioned, it's actually more efficient to feed him souls of lost undead and large souls of lost undead rather than popping them yourself, because they'll give you 500 per, and that's the way to go. So, I mean, you can get a decent amount if you've saved them all up to this point. Nameless Soldier and on is basically much more efficient just to use outright. And Large Souls of a Proud Knight, I actually got quite a few of those on the floor of Blight Town. There's a lot of them lying around. But our mission is now clear to us. We must travel to the lost city of Anor, Londo, which is one of the most fucking beautiful sights this game has to offer. But...
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
I ought to puncture your chest with my fucking claymore right now, dude. How would you like that?
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so.
Teach me the fucking miracles, you moron!
Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
Oh, no, of course not. Oh, yes. I'm not going to enter your shitty covenant ever again. I will say that the Way of the White and one other covenant, those, along with the Warrior of Sunlight covenant, are used basically as your co-op covenants. The matchmaking is a little bit better for co-op rather than invasion. And in the case of the Way of the White and the other co-op covenant, unfortunately this does not apply to the Warrior of Sunlight. In the case of those two covenants, there's actually resonance signs that certain miracles leave behind, and if you use a corresponding miracle near that resonance sign, it actually powers it up. I've never been able to pull that off myself, mainly because, one, I don't play Faith a whole lot. This is my first real serious dip into Faith beyond just Dark Moon Blade. And A2, it's luck of the draw. It's entirely random which one it is. I believe it is, anyway. I could be wrong. But, oh, I already bought heal from him. Homeward, hey? Seek guidance. I'm not sure what that particularly is, but Great Heal Excerpt sucks. Don't get it. Homeward, I have Homeward Bones for that. As I get closer to the end game, I may want to get the Homeward Miracle, but for right now, attunement slots, which I need for my miracles, are a premium. I do not want to waste them. But more importantly, I must head and upgrade my claymore. Looks a little rusty, looks a little dull, and it's never going to change how it looks, even after I upgrade it. One of the things that I wish it did, but maybe Dark Souls 2 will do that. Like, as you upgrade the weapon, the more keen the blade looks. That'd be a nice feature. But not only is this the most convenient bonfire now, it's also where we want to go, because right here, past these trees, is Sen's Fortress, which is the gateway to Anor Londo. And it is, as I said, it's a house of horrors. It is probably one of the worst areas in the game for a newbie to go through your first time through. So, be ever observant, be ever vigilant, and hope to God you don't get nailed from a distance by some of these things that'll snipe you. Did I kill this thing? Yeah, I did. Just wanted to make sure. Andre! Speak to me, my friend. I wish to ascend.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Yes. Remember me? More importantly, remember my claymore? Alright. Now, for those of you who may not be aware why I keep dissing raw weapons, It's mainly because they max out after 10 weapon ascensions, so your max is raw plus 5, which is okay base stats. I mean, it's better than my Claymore plus 6, but that's just due to the fact that I haven't invested a whole lot into strength and dexterity, which is what the weapon scales off of. But the scaling for raw weapons is D in all stats, basically. There may be some exceptions, but I have never toyed around with raw to ever care. I don't dig around with raw mainly because there's just so many superior alternatives. I mean, when you eventually get the ability to Chaos Ascend, that actually has damage scale with your humanity. Up to 10, of course, because that's mainly where most humanity caps. Plus, I mean, if you take a weapon down to raw plus 5, at some point you're just going to be out damaging it with options that are just as easy to obtain. So I don't see a point for raw. I mean, if you're doing a soul level 1 playthrough, maybe, but even then, I would question if that's the right path to take. But that's neither here nor there. This is not about raw. This is about divine. Ascended. And now, reinforce it. It must be stronger. It will be better than it was before. Better. Faster. Stronger. And now, it's already up to divine plus 5. So I've taken this bitch all the way up as far as I can take it for right now. There is an ascension path further than...
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Yes. There is an ascension path further than divine plus 5. So on the divine path, you can take a weapon... You can upgrade a weapon 15 times. You can take it up to divine plus 10, or you can split from the divine path and go into God Killer mode.
Well,
but I actually think... Let me check for a moment. I was very lucky to have had the Black Knight Halberd drop. And that's a very rare weapon to get when your humanity is as low as mine was. Let me check it. I mean, what kind of stats do I need to wield it? Oh, hell, 32 strength. No. I know I would ideally do it at plus 2, but I mean, still, that's... Fuck. That's a lot of strength you have to do with it. And even then, you gotta upgrade your dexterity. And don't get me wrong, my dexterity is still influential to my divine claymore. But... I want a side weapon. I don't want to go through with just the claymore. I do want a side weapon.
Well...
just to spice up variety. But, I mean, I'm not seeing a whole lot of options right now. I mean, I could use the Uchi, but that scales highly with dexterity, and I don't think I'm going to ever take that up too far. Plus, I mean, everybody uses that fucking weapon, so... And the Great Axe is way too fucking heavy. Gargoyle Tail Axe... I could actually use that right now. Unfortunately, I mean, is there like... Ooh, the Morning Star has... bleed benefit. It probably doesn't have a whole hell of a lot of bleed benefit, though. Whatever, I'll worry about a side weapon later. I guess I'll stick with the Claymore for right now. And indeed, I will see you later, Andre. Thank you, by the way, for the awesome, awesome, awesome upgrade. Now, nah, fuck it. I'll do some co-op off camera and get the sunlight medals that I need. Once you have handed over 10 sunlight medals while you're in the Warrior Sunlight Covenant, you gain access to the Great Lightning Spear. And I think I'll wait until after I get the Lord Vessel. You'll see why the Lord Vessel is important later if you've never played this game before. I think I'll wait until after I get the Lord Vessel to really invest in that. Because, like I said, I need to get more sunlight medals. But here, we have arrived in Hell. Sen's Fortress. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. Aww. Now, you may have noticed right there that there was a trap that was set. A floor trap. 208 per stab, that's actually very good. Yeah, Sen's Fortress is booby-trapped to all hell. And it goes beyond just floor traps? Jesus. Man serpents, you must die! It still takes a lot of swings. And part of the reason for that... Ooh, Soul of a Brave Warrior. Part of the reason why it takes so many swings is, like I said, the Divine Path, though it does scale greatly with your faith, I think more so it scales greatly with your faith when... hang on, view status. No. Change equipment. There we go. This is the one that I want to do. It scales a lot better with your faith later, but like I said, it has to go through two sets of defenses. It has to go through their physical defense, and it also has to go through their magical defense, because that's how it works. Now, you'll notice under auxiliary effects, the thing that looks like a white ring, or the thing that is a white ring, is 110, and that is divine damage. Now, divine damage only affects a very, very short list of enemies, and that's not something that I'm going to have to worry about for right now, but it is going to make a certain someplace much, much easier. Now, unfortunately, Sen's Fortress wouldn't be Sen's Fortress without being just a fucking troll on any new player. Do not fall, by the way. The drop is lethal. My god, it's lethal. But, not only is the drop lethal, but you'll notice we have, Man Serpents, I want to call them Lamias, but that's probably not the correct term. Man Serpent Spellslingers over here, and they want to throw lightning spears at me. Well, some kind of a lightning ability. That's fine. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Oh, yeah, this could be bad. Can I target you? Can I please target you? Fuck. I fucking hate this because... hang on a second. Let me get rid of my knight armor. Still not enough. Get rid of the knight helm. I still don't think that's it. The only reason I'm taking my shit off... Oh, yeah, there's fast. The only reason that I'm taking my shit off so that I can go into fast run is specifically for that reason, because I want to make... Oh god, oh god, oh fuck, oh shit! That was botched to the nth fucking degree. I forgot there was this safe zone in between. There's not in the case of a later one. I want to get out of here. Fuck you! Oh god. Alright, now, again, floors... Always check if a floor is raised. It can be booby-trapped. And large Titanite shard, 2 of them. Not that I have any particular use for that right now. Let's get my knight equipment back on. Even though it might be tempting to, you know what? Nah, I want to keep my poise. Oh, an enemy killed itself. I have a feeling it's that man serpent from the first floor. Alright. You! My fine feathered friend. Not so feathered. Die! Come on. Try me! Ooh! That is a heavily, Oh, fuck, fuck! I died! Shit! That sucked. Maybe I should have weakened him with a lightning spear first. Whatever. This whole low endurance thing is starting to bite me in the ass. I think I should stop investing into so much faith and start investing into endurance. But that's fine. I expected to die once or twice in Sans Fortress, but not to that guy. It's fucking easy. I've never died to him before. But what you saw me do there was a little trick. You'll see why it was a little trick later because of a way that you were supposed to go about it. But let me see if I can kill this guy with a booby trap this time. Come down. Oh, perfect. Perfect angle. Alright. All 3 bolts hit him. Yeah, that's right. Hiss at me, you fucking snake. I don't think so. I should be fine with medium speed, at least up until I get higher up in the place. Now, there is a man-serpent right here, and how he fell down last time is really beyond me, but he did. Maybe he just didn't spawn, but I doubt that seriously. This is the best place because you won't get hit by that Lamia. Oh. Poise! Thank God for poise. Alright. Thank God that I upgraded that bonfire to Estus plus 10. Or kindled it, I should say. Okay! You and me, Lamia! I really don't think it's called a Lamia, but I don't care what it's called. Alright. Estus up. Oops. Running strike. Die. Alright. But yeah, the strong attack of this guy. Oh, fuck. The strong of this what the fuck am I saying? The strong attack of this particular guy breaks the wall behind him, and that makes you skip a step of a rather stupid process. But this time, come on, right up against the wall. Go for a strong... There we go. Good boy. Now you can die. Eat my spear! Oh. Tried to kick him off, Sparta style. Oh, fuck. Alright. Now that that's done, I don't have to worry about coming down here ever again. But the reason we want to come down here... Well, not that this character really has any reason to, but...
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Indeed, this is Big Hat Logan, called such because of his enormous hat.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saved. And I'd love to resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Favor is not spelled with a U. Fucking Euros. I'm sorry, guys. I know. American English is the one that's broken, but... yeah, it's what I was born and raised with, so... What's very strange is that I know some Americans who are so obsessed with the European traditions that they will legitimately spell favor with an O-U-R. Which, whatever. I know I got a lot of European fans. Hey! Whoa! Indeed. Boulder Dash is not good. You! Try me. Try me. You can die again. Boulder! Fuck, you're not falling down. That'll make you fall. Alright. Okey doke. Down here. Ah, so near these two man-serpent corpses, you can see in the distance here, our good buddy Sigmire. Remember me?
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Ah, ho, 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 ho.
Ah, so you see my fight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too plump to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
I love Sigmire. So yes, Sigmire of Katarina needs our help once again. We opened the gates of Sen's fortress for him, but that is not enough. He's a bit too plump to be running up. So, we will make the trek for him. Be cautious here. Wait for the ball to pass, and go for it. And, maybe with any luck. Oh shit. Come on, Lamia. Come here. Try and melee me. I dare ya. I double dare you, motherfucker. You're so close. Make the run. Come down and try me. I mean, this is a trap that I do not want to fall for myself. Come on. Come down. Try and melee me. Come on. Oh, fuck. Make the jump, motherfucker! Alright, if you won't, I will. $317 damage. That's one more than 316. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass! Yeah, I know, I fucking brutalized Stone Cold's voice. That. The Ring of Steel Protection. Very useful. Ups your physical defense, so if you plan on taking a lot of hits, like Anthony did before he got a little bit faster, that's a good option. There are probably much better options, but it is what it is. Alright. A man-serpent. I see you there. I don't think so. Fall for your own... God damn. Stupid traps. They don't make them like they used to. Who is Sen, anyway? They call it Sen's Fortress, but who is Sen? Oh, goddamn. A couple seconds sooner and I'd have been made into a pancake. I do not make a good pancake. Chase the ball, chase the ball. Oh, fuck. Don't chase the ball that closely, you idiot. Fuck. Hey, ball! Remember me. Slow. Now run, now run. No. Fuck, 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 fuck. Make the run, make the run. Okay. Alright. Now, I guess you could call this a puzzle, but I wouldn't call this a puzzle. These balls actually have a floor below them. It's just the floor is like 6 or 7 balls in size down. Eventually, we'll get to a point where we can actually see these balls stacking up, and we'll just let them get bigger. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. Alright, so now it's at ground level, which means boom! Down goes the wall. Break the wall down! And a covetous gold serpent ring. Highly, highly useful item that is used mainly for the purpose of... Oh, fuck. that kind of sucked. It's mainly used for the purpose of increasing your item discovery. In fact, that's its only purpose. In fact, it actually increases your item discovery so much. Let's talk about my status. My item discovery right now is 210. If I were to equip that ring, the item discovery would become 410, which is the absolute max that the game has to offer. And I believe item discovery is a percentage-based deal, but... A chest. Right in the middle of nowhere. The chain looks a little bit wonky, too. Yes, folks. If you're playing online, you would get the benefit of seeing strange messages like Mimic ahead or something like that. But yes, this game has mimics. And like most games that have mimics, mimics are very fucking dangerous enemies. Pains in the fucking ass. God damn, I fucking hate mimics. I got something for you. I got something for your lion ass. They fucking look horrifying, too. They sound horrifying. Oh, fuck. They do a lot of damage, too, but if you can get the jump on a mimic, they're not too terribly difficult. But if they grab you, it's almost a one-shot. Lightning Spear! Lightning the Spear! Obviously, that's not how the Japanese would say that. But the Lightning Spear, not the Miracle, but an actual lightning elemental spear, is a very fucking useful elemental weapon that is featured in this game, and it makes Sen's Fortress a bit of a joke, but I mean, I have a Divine Sphere plus 5. It should function just fine, I think. Now, through this door. I knew it. It doesn't open from this side. That's fine. I don't need it to. Alright. Now this is where the trap is at. And with this, push it over here so our boy Siegmeyer can get up. Now I don't know if you actually ever see him make the run for it, but I mean, I still see him there. But hopefully that should activate him, because Siegmeyer's line is relatively long and epic, and sometimes, even when I do this, he doesn't make the run for it. And like I said, you don't see him run, but just diverting the ball trap does a good enough job in and of itself. But we must go further up still. Und? I know you're there, traps. This is Trap City. But I won't fall for it. No siree! In fact, I'll probably just die to a man-serpent before anything. Whoa. Silver Knight armor. That is sexy. Alright. Now this is the one that I really fucking hate, because this is the one where I prefer... They say the best weapon... Now this is the quick roll. They say the best weapon is one you never have to fire. I respectfully disagree. I prefer the weapon you only have to fire once. And this is a rush that is going to kill me if I do it wrong. Alright. Oh fuck, oh fuck. I just aggroed the man-serpent. You can go for the trap yourself, bitch! Oh, fuck. Or I can fail miserably. No? I have no armor on. Oh, fuck. And I have no poise. Backstab, motherfucker! Get the hell off of my blade. Man-serpent greatsword! That's an agility weapon, I think. Alright. What the hell died? Did that Lamia try and melee me or something silly like that? Alright. I know it's probably possible to do that with medium armor, but I just don't feel safe with it. Lamia coming for me? Alright, probably. Let's get my knight's armor back on. I just prefer having the light run ability. Oh! That was a trade-off that was well worth it. Alright, what you got? Large Titanite shards that I probably will not use unless I get a weapon that I plan on upgrading. Which is, I mean, a very viable option. One of the nice things about having a faith build is that you can kind of go both ways. You can have a divine weapon, but you can also, if you so choose... oh, did hit it! Nice! If you so choose, you can also have a normal weapon that you can buff, which you cannot buff divine weapons, so I see you there. You die. And that was very close, actually. I'm so close to the top of Sen's Fortress. So close I can taste it. Alright. Make a break for it! And with that, trigger the trap. And yeah, I didn't think there was actually something on this side. Oh well. Do not fall down there. If you run and are unobservant, this is actually a bottomless pit. And there's nothing more frustrating than making it near the top of Sen's Fortress and failing like that so close to the end, because there is no bonfire midway. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. There's a giant up there. And that giant is gonna start throwing shit. Holy God, he throws nuclear weapons at me. Okay, not good. But just fall down here. And with that, the bonfire has been reached. Thank God. That went so much more smoothly than my very first run of the game. Of course, I've done many runs since. But, I think I want to build my attunement up. And then I think I want to build my endurance up. Sounds good to me. 30 faith, yeah, that's a good stopping point for right now. I need to build my other stats up. This would be very, very difficult to deal with otherwise. So, actually down here there's some goodies to pick up, but, I mean, they really kind of suck. I don't find a point in them, but... Balder Knight! I challenge you to a duel! Get the fuck out of my way! Parried, bitch! I'm amazed that I was actually able to do that first try. And I know there's another one around here. Balder Knight! I challenge you to a duel! Oh, fail. Oops. Maybe you might want to hold off on that duel just a second, dude. Come on. Make the attempt. Come on. Nope. Nope. Holy goddamn. I need to stop dicking around with this Balder Knight. Hey, Balder Knight, never bring a sword to a gunfight. I don't think so. Balder's shield. And a Titanite shard. God damn. How is that Balder's shield anyway? Physical damage reduction. It's got better stability. Magic resistance sucks. Its lightning and fire is okay. Yeah, but its weight. Oh, it only weighs one more. You know what? What the hell? And I keep my mid-roll. I'll look stylish with my awesome Balder Tower shield. That works for you, doesn't it, Anthony? Yes, it does, lad. And we've got the Flame Stoneplate ring. Is it Stoneplate? Yeah, Flame Stoneplate ring. Increases your fire defense, so Yeah. I don't plan on going around this game and getting every possible pickup because that's just too extensive a list, but it would behoove me to large Titanite shard, and over here there is actually a heavy knight. Come on, heavy knight. I challenge you to a... yeah, I'm not gonna go toe-to-toe with you, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. Keep your guard down. Oh, fuck! That kinda sucked. Estus? I don't think so. Not on my watch. Large Titanite shard. I realize now that I gave myself another attunement slot, but I didn't attune heal, so I'm gonna have to go back to the bonfire. That's fine. But this way! I should probably Estus too while I'm at it. 2 Estus left, that should be enough. Well, no. Ricard! I challenge you to a duel! And a duel does not mean try and hit me with your pansy sword. It means try and hit me with your rapier. Ricard's rapier is a highly useful dexterity item, which I'm not going to use because I'm not a dexterity build. Oh well. Ricard got his ass whipped. Get a divine blessing? Und? The rare ring of sacrifice. And I think right now would be as good a time as any to use a homeward bone, because I don't feel like making the minute-long trek. Take me back to the bonfire. I'm so close. I'm so close to the top. And at the top is basically a gimme. But sit down, attune magic. Also, one of the things that I got down in the swamp was a pyromancy, which not all pyromancy is flame-based, but in this case, poison mist. It's okay. I've never found much of a use for the poison mist ability. I mean, there's a toxic mist as well, and it's almost just as useless to me. I think the only purpose for it is disruption, honestly, but you know, to each their own. All right. So now I have a heal miracle, so I don't have to rely on just my Estus. Oh, fuck. Nah, I don't need to candle that bonfire. 5 should be good. That heavy knight does respawn, by the way. Now, there are 2 giants here. There's one just throwing the cannonballs down there, which is fine. More importantly, the one on the roof of Sen's Fortress is the one who's throwing these gigantic fucking firebombs at you. And, that giant will actually fuck you over during the boss fight if you let him live, so don't let him live.
What? What? Who are you?
What? You don't remember me?
I took on Sen's Fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. You think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling, for I was the same. So, let me help you out with your soul searching.
Okay. You're a defeatist, dude. I don't like defeatists. Even though I've subscribed to that. Oh, you sell Baldur shields, and here I thought I was lucky. Fuck you, dude. I mean, he sells arrows. He actually sells the Katarina armor, which is Siegmeyer's Onion Knight armor. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. He sells Baldur armor as well. So, I mean, Spell Stoneplate Ring, boost your magic defense. Thunder Stoneplate Ring, boost your lightning defense. I mean...
Nothing at all?
Nope. Dude, I don't need your fucking help. But what I do need... Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, maybe that's for the best, because I may desire... Fucking God. Holy shit. That giant just throws nuke after nuke at you. I forgot to actually reverse my hollow. If you reverse your hollowing on and be human form for this boss, you can summon what is probably the most give me boss win NPC in this entire fucking game. And that is Iron Tarkus. Everybody loves Tarkus, just like everybody loves Rundus. And in the case of Tarkus, like I said, he basically turns the boss fight up ahead into a joke. Into a joke. Nah, I don't need to challenge this Baldur Knight to a duel. I'll let you live this time, motherfucker. And, I will actually save the, oh, it's locked. Oh, right. You gotta get the key. I don't really care right now. I don't care. If I wanted to backtrack to upgrade shit, I would, but, you know, this is a shortcut that's really only useful the first time you're here. Alright. Baldur Knight, Baldur Crossbowman, I challenge you to a... Oh, fuck. Way to get your ass whipped. Alright. I don't want to mess around with this giant by myself. So, Iron Tarkus! Come help our big jolly hero. Praise the sun! Praise the big jolly smiling sun. Look at the symbol of my covenant! The sun is smiling! The never-ending smile that mirrors my own. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Alright, let's quit dicking around. Tarkus! I mean, this guy is built like a fucking beast. Look at him. He's got this gigantic fucking two-hander. Which, is that a claymore? Nah, that's not a claymore. That's something else. It's maybe a greatsword or something? I don't know. But he's got this gigantic fucking shield, which is awesome. Giant, I challenge you to a duel. What's the matter? Just gonna stomp at me? Fuck. Giants really don't give a shit about what you throw at them. They'll just grunt at you all day. Oh, fuck. Oh, doesn't that suck? And that giant does not respawn. The one throwing the cannonballs in the fortress does. What the? Seriously? The Titanite chunk? God damn. Well, maybe that's a 100% drop. I don't remember. But, boss fight ahead. I've got Iron Tarkus in tow. Let's go, Sunbro. The Iron Golem. I challenge you to mortal combat. Go on, Tarkus. Feed, Tarkus. Tarkus, smash. Now, when I say that Tarkus will pretty much destroy this boss for you, the only way that he won't is if for some reason... Oh. Really? I'm gonna get the boss to fall down? Is he gonna fall down from there? Oh, he falls down on camera. That's not the best place to get him to fall down. That was awesome. Way to go, Tarkus. Way to go. Yeah, the Iron Golem is piss easy. If you ever have any problems with him, summon Tarkus. But, yeah. We get the core of an Iron Golem. And only one time I'm going to show this trick off. Only one time. I told you guys before that I used a certain trick to get that humanity maxed out to 10. And the way that I did that was by using what I'm about to show you with the Firekeeper Soul. But in this case, I put on the core of the Iron Golem. Or of an Iron Golem. You want to swing your weapon. Now, I'm going to just go through this step by step before I actually do it. You want to swing your weapon press the item use button about mid-attack animation, and as soon as you do that, immediately press start. Now what's going to happen here is that I'm going to go into my menu and use an Estus charge. And the game will use the core of an iron golem, but instead of consuming that, it will consume one use of my Estus flask. So, like so. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can get infinite souls and humanity. I'm only going to do that one time, just for some, proof of concept. But it can be done. Like I said, it didn't consume the core. It instead consumed one charge of my Estus flask. So you can see the application for that pretty fucking well, I should hope. But let us examine the Ring of Light. And we will find that this game has only just begun. Well, we're in fact in mid-game, but... the big smile never ceases. Oh, shit! Lightning demons! Leave our big jolly hero alone! Oh, you're being useful. Take me over the gate. Wow. Wow. Guys, as soon as I saw Anor Londo for the very first time, I was flabbergasted. Everything up to now had been this really dreary sort of thing, and Anor Londo was such a breath of fresh air. Anor Londo is known as the Kingdom of Eternal Sunlight. Well, that's the theory anyway. We'll get to the truth of the matter maybe a little bit later. But, yeah, Anor Londo, completely different from, the dank Undead Burg, Sen's Fortress. I mean, the Darkroot Garden and Darkroot Basin are a little bit different, but even those are a little bit dark. This is light. And this is a royal knight. And provided I don't get too close to him, he won't fuck with me. And provided I don't get too close to these guys, they won't fuck with me, but there's a chest behind them. And there's a pair of chests. One is a mimic, actually, in the other stretch. But goddamn, I mean, look at that. That is fucking gorgeous, and it almost makes you wish that you could explore all of it. But holy fuck. The city of Anor Londo. Shit just gets real right now. That's all I got to say. Ooh, hello.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Alright, so, this is the Firekeeper of the Anor Londo bonfire.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
Alright, indeed it is. So, I'm really excited, but really scared for the next part, guys, because this is, without a doubt, the most difficult section of the game. Mainly because there's some really unfair points that come up, and I'm sure if you've played this game before, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Not to mention that the boss of Anor Londo is probably the most difficult boss fight in this game. So, this was a rather smooth Sunbro Sunday. I mean, I died twice, once in Sen's Fortress, once on my way up from Blight Town, but it went rather smoothly. as did the episode before this. But the next episode, next week, as I venture through Anor Londo, the Lost City, I think shit's about to get real. So for right now, I mean, I got 62,000 souls. Did I cheese for 12,000 of them? You're damn right I did, but I'm going to get 2 more attunements so I can get a 3rd attunement slot, which is going to be used for force, which I'm probably going to need to get through this very obscenely difficult section with a little bit more ease. But yeah, let's actually boost faith up one more. Let's boost dexterity. No, let's boost endurance. And then I think I might want one more thing for vitality. So in order to do that, I'm not going to make use of the boss soul trick. Not this time. I will instead use a large soul of a proud knight. And proud he is. He's so proud. Where's the soul of a big jolly knight? Seriously, where's the large soul of a big jolly knight? Somebody mod that into this game, please. Maybe give like a gajillion souls or something. I don't care. But I want some more vitality. Because this is a section where if you are not an amazing player, you're probably going to die. And I'm not an amazing player, so I'm going to get as much health as I humanly can. But let's attune our 3rd slot with force. And indeed, 21 charges of force. Bam! Force is a knockback spell, which is going to be highly useful for this section coming up. If you're really precise, you can actually knock back projectiles. But this seems like as good a stopping point as any for this week's episode of Sunbro Sunday. I hope everybody enjoyed, and join me tomorrow for Metroid Monday. I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. Let me know what you thought with your comments and feedback. And if you really enjoyed the video, I've got a slew of other projects going on that I update regularly. So if you're interested, please consider subscribing to stay up to date. Have a good day, everyone.